Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Kung Fu Panda 3. And this movie came out in 2016 and has basically all the same cast as the first two Kung Fu Panda movies. And I liked this movie, and I think I like it a bit better than the second movie, though I would still say the first movie is probably my favorite. What I enjoyed about this movie, I like the animation. It's definitely a big step up from the second movie, with it coming out 5 years after the second movie. This one came out in 2016. Second movie came out in 2011. I'm kind of surprised it took them this long to make a third movie, in a way, because normally it would be like once every 2 to 3 years, somewhere around there, but I don't know. Maybe there was some trouble behind the scenes. I don't know. I haven't looked through the special features. I don't even own a Blu-ray or anything. I just watched it on Netflix because that's where it was. And what I like is the performances, like Jack Black as Poe. I think he really works well as the character, and he's very well cast. And Angelina Jolie I do like a lot as Tigress, and I also enjoyed Bryan Cranston and J.K. Simmons. Like, they're all good, and I think they're good characters as well. No one's like over the top in a way that I find to be distracting or pulls me out of the movie. It's all consistently decent and enjoyable. I'm never bored by anything, and I enjoyed the adventure that was going on in this movie. And I like the story, although I do think the story of the second movie was a bit better for me. But where this movie thrives is with the action. I do think the action is better in this movie than the second movie. In this one, I was more engaged with it. It was just overall more engaging for me. I like the humor in this movie for the most part, like all of these movies, except for the second one to some extent. Like, these movies have good comedy, and I think that what's helping me through the experience. And there are parts that I will definitely remember this movie for, especially the third act. I think it's a lot of fun and satisfying and very enjoyable. And overall, it just has what the second movie was kind of lacking for me. Although I did like the second one, I just felt there were some elements that were missing, and this one definitely makes up for that. And the issues I have with this movie is basically like the first two. The Furious 5 characters I don't really care for. Like, they don't need to be in the movie, and they don't really have anything to do, except for Tigress. She's the only one out of the Furious 5 that I like, and everyone else is kind of just disposable and useless and kind of just wasting time. The story in the movie, while I don't hate it, it is kind of predictable once we get to the halfway point, and it's exactly what you think it's going to be. And the setup was just so obvious as to where it was eventually going to go. Like, once we got there, I was like, really? Did we need to have that in the movie? Just wasting time. But there was one good scene that came from that without spoiling anything. And when I say a good scene, I don't mean the third act. I mean, like, one scene where two characters are talking to one another, and it kind of made the film feel as though it has heart to it, and it didn't feel forced. It felt like something that belonged in the movie, and it actually worked, for me at least. I did like the villain of the movie, like the fact that like nobody knows who he is. That I kind of like. And when Poe is introducing his dad to the Furious 5, that I also liked. I found those to be kind of funny, and there's good humor in this movie, and that's really where it thrives, is the humor and the action. Story, kind of take it or leave it, but at the very least, it's in service of something that I liked. So check this one out if you liked the first Kung Fu Panda, or maybe the second one. Apparently a lot of people really like the second movie, and this one is good. I'll say that about it. These are all good movies, and I would definitely recommend all three of them. So check this movie out whenever you get the chance, and with all that being said, I'm going to give Kung Fu Panda 3 a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Kung Fu Panda 3, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and it's going to be for a film that I've never seen before. And I chose this one because apparently it has similarities to Inception, and I thought it would be a good pick just to kind of have that to discuss about it. So I'm sure you probably know what I'm talking about, and that is Paprika from 2006. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.